Good morning, Huskies. It's Monday, April 25th, and welcome to The Scoop.
Today is Live Day 5, and here are the morning announcements.
That was a real pause. The word of the day is hypocritical, insincere. That was a very hypocritical remark that was made by the president of the company.
The Key Club Kindness Quote of the Week is from Margaret Mead. Never believe that a few caring people can't change the world, for indeed, that's all who ever have.
Join our school in support of the LGBTQ plus community by participating in the Day of Silence, which will take place this Friday, 4/29/2022. This is a day for members and allies of the LGBTQ plus community to take a vow of silence and solidarity against harmful effects of harassment and discrimination of LGBTQ plus people in schools. Please fill out the Google form in your email if you are interested in participating.
Attention seniors, extra class of 2022 graduation tassels are on sale for $5. Please see Miss Walling after school in the auditorium to purchase them, for there are only 40 extras for sale.
For a long time, I didn't understand the importance of representation in media. I didn't get it until I watched Peacemaker, a show with an autistic character, Adrian Chase. Adrian made me feel seen, and I loved seeing a character that was like myself get the spotlight, being a main part of the cast, and being able to participate in the story of the show. I finally understood why representation was important, and I learned why I didn't understand it at the time. I never had any before. There are a few examples of autism in media. I just happened to miss out on them until Peacemaker, but these are a few and far between. Not only is there very little media representation of autism, some of it is offensively inaccurate. The worst example of this is the film Music, made by popular music artist Sia. While I haven't sat through the film myself, critics have called it a dangerously inaccurate representation of autism. It's also noted for not having any autistic people who worked on it, as well as a partnership with Autism Speaks. But there are problems with good representation as well. Going back to Peacemaker, Adrian Chase is an amazingly written autistic character who isn't downplayed and gets to be just as great as the rest of the cast. The only issue is that he may not be autistic at all. Adrian being autistic has never been mentioned by any official source, not the show itself, its companion podcast, or anywhere on social media. Adrian Chase's autism is an interpretation of the character, not a hard fact. This provides a problem, because at that point, it isn't really representation at all. And people don't really learn about autism from Adrian, because most viewers wouldn't see the character this way. Representation for autistic people in media has a long way to go. I hope to see good, accurate representation in the future. Remember, different, not disease.
Attention, cast of A Bronx Tale. Rehearsal for States is 3:15 today.
African American Student Union will have a meeting on Wednesday, April 27th at 2:15 in room 609. We have important information to discuss, so all members must attend. If you have any questions, please email Ms. Mackey.
Normandy Studio will be in the auditorium from April 25th to May 6th to photograph the class of 2023 senior portraits for the yearbook. You must sign up as soon as possible for an appointment to be photographed. Please see the email sent from Mr. Cronin on April 1st for more information. If you have any questions, please contact the yearbook advisors, Mrs. Kish, Mr. Lube, or Mrs. Fajardo.
Attention seniors, this is the last week to pre-order class of 2022 t-shirts. Order forms are at the security desk. You can leave your order in an envelope with your name and money with a security guard or hand it to Miss Walling after school in the auditorium.
The senior semi-formal is Thursday, June 23rd at Gramercy Lakeside Manor. Cost is $60 per person and the deadline is May 27th. After May 1st, cash only will be accepted. Please see Miss Walling after school in the auditorium or leave an envelope with payment at the front security desk.
About 40% of children with autism do not speak. About 25 to 30% of children with autism have some words at 12 to 18 months of age and then lose them. Others might speak, but not until later in childhood.
My name is Nicholas Jacome. I have autism, but I still like the same things as other people. I learn differently, and sometimes it's hard for me to understand what friends are saying or might think. I like to repeat things that I see on movies and TV shows. I also love to tell jokes. If you see me in the hallway, let me know if you want to hear a great joke. I would be happy to share with you. My favorite foods are pizza, grilled cheese, and French fries. People with autism have very special gifts and talents.
Thanks for watching, Huskies.
And have a great week. This is after recording this before spring break. How was your spring break?
I want to actively throw myself back, but I have too much I feel like that'd be a really funny bit.
What?
If I just because there's correct me if I'm wrong, but behind us is just glass. So I could just yeet myself back. That'd be a really funny bit, but I'd hurt myself.
Yeah.
And I don't really feel like hurting myself. See, but that's not, you're trying so exponentially hard to be funny by copying my bits, but it's just not funny.